Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ETS2. In the previous episode, we arrived here in Liepaja. Yeah, the pronunciation you'll have to bear with as always. But we are currently in Latvia. And thanks for everyone's comments. It seems like you are in favor of this longer length episodes, at least full length episodes covering the span of the entire journey. So we'll be keeping with that pattern in the meantime, right? But if anyone else has a different opinion, feel free to let me know in the comments as well. I'm open to that, alright? Anyway, let's do a quick check. Is it time to sleep yet? It is 7 in the evening. I'm thinking, if we 7 in the evening, if we sleep, that will be like 4. No, it's not going to be good. Yeah, I think we'll have to sleep because my mind is getting flimsy here. I'm thinking about it. Okay, first things first, let's go and get this part right here, and we'll see where we get to afterwards, alright? One step at a time. Beautiful. Every single time. Nothing happened. There we go. Had a bit too much of farming sim, I guess. Not used to the more or less realistic engine acceleration anymore. Because in farming sim, the vehicles seem to have I don't know how you describe it. Minimal physics, I guess. But what's good about it is that the gameplay itself, wow, definitely have to get used to realistic driving again. It's more or less like it feels like a bump car, the vehicles in farming sim. So you can go, you can stop at any time. Minimal physics involved, but what's cool about it is you can actually work with the different mechanisms. So imagine the trailer. We have tons of trailers here, right? But most of them are loaded already. In farming sim, you can also buy a trailer, but it's actually you have to load it yourself. So if you're loading pallets, if you're loading dozers or farming vehicles, tractors, things like that, you have to load them yourself, and you'll have to figure out a way how to do it. Like if you're loading pallets, then you'll need a front loader, a forklift or something. Yeah, so it's very realistic, and it gives a good perspective on how things are currently, how things work in reality before they get fully loaded and they brought over. So everything, loading, unloading, it's all you. Thank you for being a smart AI. Kinda nervous there. Alright, let's go around from here. And then I will do some comments based on your feedback from the previous episode, okay? I just remembered it. So Rollo reminded me, I forgot in the previous episode to make you guys pick which journey to choose next. So I'll have to choose it myself for now, but hopefully later I'll remember to make you pick, alright? But we'll see. And the Sheng as well commented that maybe I should put my lights always on. Because anyway, for trucks, I think that's the law. And I just noticed this, the V8 thing there on top, above the red icon, the red button, V8. That's pretty cool. Alright, so from now on, I'll have to keep our lights on inside. That way you will be able to see the dash better. Looks better as well overall. The cabin lights, I'm not really sure if I'm digging, but for now, we'll keep it. Alright, now I did see a job here which points us in the right direction. Where we don't have many options. Click here first. Thank you. Helicopter. No, not that. This one is very long. 816. It's too long for one episode. I think that will take, I don't know, 1 hour 30 minutes. So I was planning to take on something much more manageable, which is this one. 368, it's an important delivery actually. Ice cream. I would be very much into that, and the direction is perfect. Lands us exactly in Poland, which is where I want to go next. Now I'm actually thinking if I wanted to trace my Euro trip, so that would be Poland, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, France, then Italy. If I want to trace that, actually we went there already on that route, so maybe we can go south here. So I'll let you guys pick later which job we go to next, but I'll let you guys decide if you want that. The advantage of having that path with my Euro trip is you get to hear a lot of stories in more or less more relatable locations. What happened when I was in Poland, what happened when I was in Germany, etc, etc. But the downside there is we already went to some of these places, so might be that would be repeating. Now in terms of going south, we have so much more to explore here, and then maybe later on I can also download Project Balkans, which would unlock this part here. I think that's a different mod, but also very cool. Anyway, one step at a time. Let's work with this ice cream. 53 minutes left. We should be able to make it there. Let's go. And yeah, the pickup point is right across the corner. Also, in this episode, I have activated some other mods which would fully give us the immersion we need. So this is a full immersion mod. It's not actually named as that. Where's the entrance here? Is it somewhere there? Let me see. I think it's that one, isn't it? Wait. Yeah, it was. Okay. Let's go around from here. So I did download some mods to fully complete the immersion. If you remember from the previous episode, I enabled that no symbols mod for the trailer. So no more blinking lights, no more indicators. This time I downloaded some more mods. I didn't show you. Let's go back to the truck dealer later maybe and see how it goes, because I disabled all the other floating icons, 3D icons, so you don't get to see them anymore. Okay, this looks like it. But how do we get there? Okay, that one. Look, that's the mechanic. But don't see that floating icon anymore, where you land and where you interact with it, right? And it looks like I'm still missing. Where the heck did I crash? Ah, yeah, this is one more of those. I also downloaded a mod which removes the boundary, so apparently there's a boundary there, but we don't see it anymore because the markings are gone. That's the full immersion experience I'm talking about. No more floating things, no more unrealistic things that we can see. But the side effect of that is we don't see actually when there's a dead end. So it seems like there's something, but actually there's not. So I still have to find that pickup point, which is very strange. I was expecting it to be here. How do I get there? Or maybe it's not that one. Wait a minute. Let me go to the map here. Worth. Freight market. We are picking it up from Worth. Does anyone see where that is? Oh my goodness. We're spending so much time just looking for it. So let me see here. Okay, where it should be. Okay, it's this one. It's a sneaky pickup point. Alright, I had some trouble because look at that. That sewer plate right there. That's actually where you pick up the job from. So no more 3D icon floating around. That is the pickup point right there. So we have to stop over the sewer plate. Yeah, that, see? So we can pick up the job from here. It's a bit confusing at first. I wasn't so used to it, but now I got it. Alright. Cool, lots of different items here, different looks. And of course, it's ice cream, I know, but how can I refuse Eddie Stobart? So if you guys have watched some previous episodes, you'll remember I was talking a lot about Eddie Stobart because I was able to catch a couple of the episodes. So Eddie Stobart had a series before which shows off their business, shows off the... Is this one? Yeah, that has the X there. So it shows off the different troubles, the challenges that they go through, and how awesome their business is. Things like that. So actually, I'm very much into Eddie Stobart and I have a very high outlook on the company. So every time I have an opportunity, I go and take their jobs. If you remember, we even had a time where we actually had Eddie Stobart skin on. I think that was for our Actros. Yeah, I remember in Italy, I think when we were in Italy, we had that skin on and we took on a job from Eddie Stobart. Awesome, right? Anyway, hope you're enjoying the immersion even though speaking of Eddie Stobart, there we go. Checking the trailer there, making sure it's not hitting anything. Cool. So yes, what was I talking about? When the Eddie Stobart truck came, completely lost my focus. Anyway, let us plan our route first. It should be fairly quick, not too many stopovers. We can actually stop here. That would make it 381, but it would make us loop around. Can we afford that? Something like this maybe, yeah. Yep, shouldn't be too bad. So we'll have 2 additional stopovers. Hopefully we don't get late because of that, but we will see. Anyway, it's just a bit of a delay in terms of bit of penalty in terms of money, but should be fine. We're not in the richest position. We only have 49k, but I think it's okay. We can manage. Wow, the beacons are real. Yeah, I'm feeling the trailer now. Earlier it was very light because we had no trailer on. The feeling was very light. Now I can really feel the pull. Although it's just 14 tons, but I can still feel it. Anyway, in the end, I decided not to sleep after all. So it is now 7:43 p.m. Just fine. Look at this guy overtaking. You're putting Eddie Stobart to shame with what you're doing. Or is it one way? Oh, it is. Okay. Okay, my bad. I have to apologize here. Sorry, bro. Oh, it's a lady. Sorry, miss. So apparently it's a one-way street? Ah, yeah, okay. There's the other side of the road. That's nice. Somewhere along the road it's split. See ya. So yeah, I was actually looking forward to watching more of those videos, but they're very hard to find. I'm not sure how to watch them. Like some of them were on YouTube, but I'm not sure if that's completely legal. Although if they haven't been striked for copyright by now, I would assume that it's more or less safe. But not everything is there. Speed limit 80. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so not every episode is there. I think there are around, 7 seasons, and I was only able to watch until season 2, I think. So very far away from the last episode that they had. But it's okay. I mean, in the future, if I manage to find something, that would be great. If you guys know where to find it, that would be perfect. Like, is it in Amazon Prime with the videos or something? Oh, and yes, I forgot. Yeah, whoa. The humps are real. Slow down. What the heck is this? Bumpy road hype. GG suspension. We'll have to take a look at the truck later on. Fix it up in the mechanic. Okay, there's a border coming up. And I'm not sure which country we're traversing. I think it's Latvia to Lithuania. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just based on memory. Hopefully I got it right. Slow down. Slow down. Border control. Is it? Looks like it. Not really border control, just a border change. Lietuvos Republika. Is that Lithuania in English? Looks like it based on the first 3 letters. Everything else is different. Anyway, I have an update for you guys. User charge on roads. Okay. I was talking about subscribing to Squirrel in the previous episode, and I finally managed to do it. So I was waiting on something. It's a personal story, and it's not mainly my story to tell, so I don't think it's proper to say it here. But I was waiting for it, and I promised myself if that happens, then I will subscribe to Squirrel. Because it relates to financial things, and if that thing happens, then I have a bit more freedom financially. So, and it did. And so I did. So actually, yesterday, I subscribed to Squirrel already. First time I subscribed to someone in Twitch. So if you're not familiar, Twitch has a different definition of subscription compared with YouTube. Like in YouTube, if you subscribe, you click that subscribe button like how I always encourage you to do, because it helps our YouTubers, increases our sub count, makes us a bigger channel piece by piece. So it's useful for us, but it's free, right? You can subscribe to anyone, to all the channels if you want, and you won't be charged anything. In Twitch, the equivalent of that is following. If you follow someone, then you basically do a subscription type thing like in YouTube, but it's free. Following in Twitch is free. Wow, rain hype. Okay, but if you subscribe to someone in Twitch, that's a different story. You'll have to provide a monetary amount, a fixed monetary amount of around 5 USD per month. And I decided to do that for Squirrel because he has served a huge inspiration in what I'm doing in my channel. Like if you look at my channel now, look at how many videos we have of ETS2. This is the 87th episode or something, and I started ETS2 because of him. Well, I started ATS because of Keralis, but I continued with ETS2 because of Squirrel. And Keralis as well. Yeah, that's true. But a lot of the mods, the inputs, the tips, things how to do it, all of those came from Squirrel. And not only ETS2, Farm Sim as well, other simulators. So he has been monumental in my current state, of the channel, and the current preferences of which games I like to play. So I think it's just right. It's the least I can do to show my appreciation, show my gratitude of how much he has helped me and inspired me. So it's like a thank you to him. And I think it's a very small thing. It's something that I can manage now, thanks to that thing which happened. So yeah, hopefully I can keep it up. And someday I hope to be the one in Squirrel's position, you know. I hope I will be able to inspire someone and help someone in a way that to influence them in the games I play, cheer them up, inspire them to do some things, some good things, and everything else. And if anyone ever feels like that, don't hesitate to let me know, because it's such a heartwarming experience. I've had a couple of feedback about that kind of thing already. Maybe not on Squirrel's level for sure, but it's very touching all the same. So that's why I encourage you guys always to hit me up in the comment section, because it's always something that it's a big thing for us. Not only the number of views are just one part of the equation. The likes and everything, it's just one part of the equation. But mainly, it's all about the interaction with you guys. Whoa, I climbed something there. So yeah, the comments you give, and when you say something nice, and when it's true and it's real, and that just makes everything worth it. Now it feels so great to do what we're doing when we hear those words from you. So don't think that you're nothing, or don't think that your words don't matter. It's a huge thing for us. Because it's huge. It's mainly you make all the YouTubers, all the streamers, you give power to them. So if you like them, if you support them, then that makes them famous. That gives them financial aid in some way, through advertisements, through subscriptions, tips, and everything. So all of those. But stop. Do not do that to me, please. I need more room, thank you. So yeah, that's why as much as I can, I try to support the guys I really admire and really look up to and really get inspiration from. And I was just glad that I was able to have an opportunity to do that for Squirrel. Also, it's not just a one-way street as well, because it's not just supporting him. Being a subscriber in Twitch has a lot of perks. So it gives me access to his Discord server, which is for subscribers only. And I was thinking of the same thing. So a lot of people want to, well, not a lot, but some people want to talk, want to interact with me. So, like, comments in the videos and everything. Had some questions. And I was thinking of creating a Discord server as well for the subscribers in YouTube. So right now I don't really have a paid service, so it's going to be free. But maybe eventually we can have a subscriber only zone. But right now we're still small. I think I can afford to include everyone. Maybe. And then maybe in the future I can have a Patreon server, that those who are patrons can have can have access to a channel in Discord which is for subscribers or Patreons only. I'm thinking of the same lines along that, because it I guess it would improve the interaction across the community, not only between me and you, but but between the different viewers and subscribers as well. So you guys can interact amongst yourselves as well, not only directed to me. I think it would be nice. Do let me know if you're into that. And if you're not familiar with Discord, imagine it as like Skype, where you can have actually Skype, yeah, it's one. Discord is part Skype, part TeamSpeak, but think of it as a social community group where you can chat. So someone creates a server, you can join that server, and whoever is in it can go and chat in that server. That server can be divided into several channels. You can say there's a channel for general discussions, a channel for ETS2 discussions, a channel for Patreons only, things like that. And along with chat, there's also capability of sharing images, being in calls even. So it's something like Skype and chat, but more robust, I guess, and more secure, and better in terms of matching with games somehow. Yeah, so most of the gamers right now already use that instead of Skype because it's friendlier. So do let me know if you're interested in having something like that. If I see a lot of comments who are in favor of that, then I might create a Discord server so at least we can get it would be easier for us to get in touch with each other. Like for example, if I have something and I can't release a video, I can announce there and everyone would see, you know, things like that. Because normally I announce in Twitter and Facebook, but not a lot of people really follow there, so I'm not sure if anyone sees, and I would assume that some people are just in YouTube and not anywhere else. And since I don't have any announcements in YouTube, they probably don't know when I don't release a video. They just know I don't have a new one, but they don't have a heads up or an announcement that I'm doing so. So I'm not sure. Do let me know. I'll be interested to hear what your thoughts are about that. And about the Patreon server, I've been thinking of it for quite a while. I didn't have an idea before of why, before I started all this, I didn't understand why people would pay for something that can be free. You know, imagine someone streaming, someone recording videos like this, someone releasing videos in YouTube, and you can watch it already. You don't have to pay anything, you just have to watch some advertisements, things like that, but it's free. If you already have it, then why would you still pay for it? That was I couldn't grasp the idea before. Why someone would subscribe to someone on Twitch, why someone would become a Patreon. But as time went out, as I made videos, as I got into the gaming industry, the YouTube, the Twitch industry, I started to realize it's something, there is a huge, how do you say, if you want to keep someone, if you want to make someone keep on what they're doing, then supporting them is a much better way to make sure that they continue on what they're doing. Like, if you don't support them, then yes, the videos might be free, you might be able to watch them, but who knows how long that can keep up. If the guy who's making the videos, who's streaming, does not have a way to financially support himself, how can he keep on doing it, right? And one huge way of making sure, or at least encouraging that guy to continue, is by supporting them, giving them tips, subscribing, becoming a Patreon. That's the whole concept of it. Like, you support them and you say, continue what you're doing, here's some support to make sure that you don't have any troubles, at least financially, so at least you can continue with the current state you're in, you know. Because if you don't provide anything, then it might be troublesome for the person. So yeah, maybe I'll make a Patreon server soon, but Patreon, it's not just about supporting, it's not one way. We have to turn right somewhere. I have to slow down here. Okay. It's not just one way. Warsaw. That's how you pronounce Warsaw in local terms, right? I know that now. See, I have a few stories to tell if we go through the Eurotrip path. So that's a bit of encouragement right there. But yes, so you can support people like that, and I'm thinking if I can make a Patreon server. If I may make a Patreon server, would anyone be looking at supporting me? I was thinking it was a merging lane, like some other roads, but apparently it's not. We have our own lane, so I didn't need to stop. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, I'm trying to get a sense of how people think. Are more people, do more people currently in the channel have the same thinking that I did before, where you can get things for free and why would you pay for them? Or are you more like the supportive type who can afford to support and give a few things to keep their favorite guys on track, so to speak? Do let me know what you think about that. Okay, we turn left here. Yeah, it's gone into full-time nighttime driving. Full nighttime driving, guys. Sorry about that, but yeah, we had a bit of limitation. It's midnight now. Kaunas discovered. Nice. But yeah, as I was saying, Kaunas discovered. It's not just a one-way street. If I make a Patreon server or a Patreon site, then it's not just supporting. It's not always just like that. Maybe I can give something else as well. I can provide perks for those who support. Like a simple example would be what I said, like access to Discord for a Patreon only channel. Like the only people who can access that would be the actual Patreons, and that's something that I can work on as well. So if you want to feel some sense of entitlement that yeah, I'm a supporter, I should get at least feel that I'm a supporter, then that's one way of showing it. Is it here? No, we're just passing through. We're not delivering quite yet. It's here. Yep. So I'm not sure. So that's one way. The Patreon Discord server. Driver job@net. See, there's no like floating thing anymore, and it makes things much better because it doesn't break immersion. Like right now, what you're seeing is like everything is real life. There are no floating 3D icons, no nothing on the screen. Like even the route advisor is off. So hopefully this helps a lot, and you guys like it too. Now it might introduce some problems in terms of barriers, like earlier, invisible things that I can't see. But those things are how it works in real life, right? When you have to search for things, you have to slow down and look at the landscape really. Things like that. Okay. Going straight. Rip. Warsaw, yes. Okay. So another way for encouraging people to become Patreons is by creating a server. Now, I would love to have a private server for ETS2, but it's not possible. Currently, we do have multiplayer for Truck Sim, but it's only in one server. It's only by one group. You can join there and truck together, things like that, but you can't have mods. It's very limiting, and my region isn't helping either. So I'm from Singapore, right? I'm in Asia, and if I join a European server, my ping is just sucky. And if I join an Asian server, no one's there. So it's very limiting, and I'm not really into that. So dedicated server for a truck sim is not possible, unfortunately. But maybe a farming simulator dedicated server. Would anyone be interested in that? So if that happens, Patreons can provide a small amount of money, just a spare change, something like that, to help me fund the server. Because if I get a dedicated server, then it will be something that I need to maintain, not only in terms of effort but financially as well. So that would be just to help me out with those costs. So if anyone's interested in farming sim, a server for farming sim, do let me know. And in that way, we can get to play together. And it would be a Patreon only server, because I cannot just give access to anyone, because that will open itself up to trolls and people who would want to do harm, just try to ruin the experience. So I have to control it somehow, and I can only control it by having that kind of thing. So maybe, I don't know, $5 a month would give you access to the server, and I'm not sure if that works, how the pricing should be, how much support there should be. Cool stuff here. Too bad it's night. Would have loved to see this in the morning. Poland? Are we in Poland? Yes, we are, I think. Looks like it. Awesome. Feels good. I think I want to go back to Warsaw. And I think I want to tell my story. But you guys can help me choose, alright? Choose the next destination. I'll try to remember that. But yes, so Patreon server, do let me know if you'd be interested in a farming sim dedicated server. So we can play together, harvest some crops or something. I can go on stream sometimes. I can stream and we can go play together. Things like that. We'll see how it works. But there are a lot of things that we can do. I'd like to really increase the interaction in the community. Like commenting on the videos is very good. It's a very good first step. But I think we can do more. I think we can interact more and grow the community more. We can talk about some other stuff, upcoming games. We can talk about, I don't know, life in general, dogs. Anyone's into dogs? Things like that, the small things. Is it here? Nope, not yet. I like this. I don't see any floating icons anymore. This is perfect. Thanks guys for recommending it to me. Okay, Centrum. Feels good to be back in Poland. Although in real life, I've only ever been to Warsaw. And mostly the city center of Warsaw, maybe the old town as well. Yeah, old town as well, in the Praga district. Not Prague as in Czech Republic, but Praga district inside Warsaw. Okay, where are we parking this thing? Where do you want it? You have to find those two icons. Those two, I don't know how we call them. Cones? They're not cones. They're there, those two. So that's where we're parking. Crap. It's a bit dark, isn't it? So let's get a bit of headroom here. And let's see how this works. Alright. This is hard because I don't see those icons anymore, those white things that help you analyze how parallel you are, but it makes things a lot more realistic. And it looks like I'm way off. But I think I can adjust it still. Maybe not so much. Something like this maybe would work. Not really. Let's see. Something like that. If I can move it to the right a bit. Not too much. Well, I said not too much, but bear with me, guys, alright? There's a bit of adjustment phase here. And I can't see anything anymore. So we'll have to look. No, not that. We'll have to look there. We can't see anything, so let's just push it. I'm assuming it's this door. Right? Yeah, it worked. It actually worked. How does that look from here? Not too bad. We're in the door. Not bad. Let's unload that. Nice. Awesome. So yeah, this is a much more manageable distance. 369 kilometers. Yeah, not too long. That gave us 10k. That's perfect. And now we can finally sleep. Nice. So we have to sleep first before I look at the job market, because things will change. And if I make you pick and then I sleep, then the next day some jobs might be expiring already. Awesome. Job well done. Only thing is, no screenshot because it's super dark. Crap. I really have to work on a system how to make nice screenshots even in the evening. Looks pretty quiet, this town. What place is this again? I forgot. I'll review that later. But for now, let's see. And let me just go over it. Where is it? Yeah, I went past it. Crap. I was planning to fix our truck because we had like 4% damage already. 1% from the body and the others, I guess, wear and tear from the wheels on the tires. Okay, here's the hotel. And there's McDonald's. Funnily enough, actually it's a good thing I wasn't able to try McDonald's in Warsaw. You know, there's a part of me which wants to do that because in every country there's a specific taste to McDonald's. Although it in general works the same way, tastes the same way. It's not always the case. And there are like local dishes, 1 or 2 of them in every country. Like in the Philippines, we have rice. We have chicken rice, like a breaded chicken with rice, and I don't find that anywhere else. But yeah, it's not. I guess if you're going to try food, might as well try some authentic food, right? Anyway, let's sleep and I'll make you pick a job, guys. 10 a.m. perfect. Yeah, I'll take a screenshot sometime later with this. And we are in Poland for sure. Wow. It's a small town, so Suwałki. I'm sure that W is pronounced as a V, but I guess Suwałki. Alright, here. Wow, this looks cool. It's a combine, looks like. From Farming Sim 17. Even the brand is a JCB. This is like a farming equipment company, I guess. But it's super long. So you guys pick, right? If you choose this, it would be in the right direction going to my Euro trip path. But it's very long, so we might do that in 2 or 3 trips. This one goes south, 874, and it's an urgent delivery, so we might not be able to do a lot of sightseeing for that. But up to you guys. Majority wins. If no one chooses, then I'll choose on my own. This one, 696. Vodka, 25 tons. Polish vodka. Ah. This one goes south, 484. That one we can probably do on one trip. And this one as well, 400. Yep, and I can have my story there even though we're not in Warsaw proper. And it's a bus. Cool. On a flatbed trailer. I think that's how you call it, right? So like that. In farming sim, if you have a flatbed trailer like that, or a how do you call that? I think that's the one. You have to load the bus yourself. Although there are no buses in farming sim, but you get the idea, right? You have to load it, you have to lock it in, and then you have to attach your trailer to the truck, and then you load it, you move it around. That I wish ETS2 had that. You know, things would be much better. Loading it, unloading it. It's not just driving the truck, it's the whole thing. Okay, going here. 739. This one, nope, not that one. Okay, we have a lot of options. So I'll just go through this quickly. And if you want to study it more, you can always pause the video. Right, but let me know what you think. Let me know what you prefer. I'll see you in the next episode. Next episode will be in a couple of days. I earliest will be every other day, sometimes a bit longer, sometimes shorter. Depends. I'm not a fixed schedule kind of guy, as you probably noticed, but hopefully you guys are fine with that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. Do let me know what you think. Patreon, thanks, supporting, and next trip where we're going, McDonald's. Yeah, do let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates. In the meantime, that's gonna be it. This is the Clumsy Geek signing off. Thanks for watching and have a nice day, guys. Clumsy trucking. Bye bye.